Thanks a lot, and welcome everyone. Like I don't know whether you guys have heard about there's a an application type called DApps or distributed application. So which comes along with the blockchain technology. So a lot of people and a lot of companies, like especially high-end tech companies, are adapting or migrating their applications into as DApps. So to do that, we need the blockchain developers. Like a lot of people are investing in crypto and all, but they do not know how it works, how the blockchain works, how the Bitcoin works underneath. And so if you are an investor, someone into the more or less into a business side of blockchain, so this one is also important. Like it's always important to know how things are working. But the first thing that we need to understand is Bitcoin is not blockchain, right? Bitcoin is like just an application of blockchain, talking about very, very old days, like few millennials ago. So whenever that we want to do a transaction, we used to have a thing called a bartering system. So we just exchange goods. Like there's certain, after getting after acquiring supports, the farmer, he do not need any, he doesn't have any requirement for any other port. So this particular, the bartering system will hold in this situation, the transaction will not occur, right? But for the farmer, he needs something to eat always. So this is the problem with the bartering system. So what we can do? So in those earlier civilizations, what they used to do or how they overcome this situation is, the farmer, the potter can give some kind of a token. I would say this kind of like a tokenized bartering system. The main feature is that this one is decentralized, and then somebody comes. That's the key. So then he makes some rules. He says that the tokens or the money can be only printed by themselves. Something had happened in 2008. A new money system called Bitcoin was introduced. A guy called Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper with Bitcoin. So then again, what is this revolution? Centralized coin minting become decentralized for the first time after so many centuries. Okay, so benefits of using blockchain. So first one is immutable and trust without third-party verification. And up to this, a regular card transaction. How many parties got involved with it? But in blockchain, it's only like two parties. You have the blockchain network in the middle, and you have the two parties that can do a transaction. So this transaction is also peer-to-peer. And this one is distributed as well, the automation. If it comes to smart contracts, it's all about automation. So blockchain is about enabling peer-to-peer transaction in a decentralized network. So as I told you, there's no any centralized governing body who is manipulating all the transactions. And you can do transaction peer-to-peer, one model to another. So how we trust participants in this kind of a decentralized system? So there are main three operations that any blockchain network is doing. That is validate, verify, and consensus, right? So using validation, verification, and consensus, and along with the immutable recording, lead into trust and security of the blockchain. So we have mainly four types of blockchain. The future of blockchain will be in distributed apps or in DApps or in smart contracts, I would say.
Thanks, guys, and thank you, Priyal, again for your time.
Thanks.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.